What's up guys? Good to see you guys again. In this video I'm gonna talk about what not to do at raids, what to do at raids, and at the end I'm gonna talk about my strategy on what I think you should do to maximize your chances for Moltres Day coming up. Okay, this video should be kind of a long rant, but I think it needs to be said and needs to be heard because anybody who has raid or led raids will probably understand or feel what I'm coming from. For those who have never raided or is still new to raiding, you definitely need to watch this. A lot of new players are coming back and you need to watch this. You just need to know what's going on in raids, okay? And what pisses people off. As a raid leader, I've hosted a lot of raids. I don't know anybody else in the world that has hosted 200 to 400 people raids in San Diego, and I gotta say, I had to deal with a lot of people and a lot of situations. So, alright, let's get started. So this list is in no particular order, it just kind of what came to my head and what kind of like sparked up to me the most. So first one on the list for what not to do is don't be late. Everyone has a different definition of 10 minutes. And a lot of times they say 10 minutes or they say 5 minutes. And 15 minutes go by and no one shows up and it's still like, oh, I'm almost there, can you wait for me a little bit longer? That to me is very annoying because you don't know how many people are waiting for you. In my case, there was 150 people on average waiting for one person or your friends show up. When you ask people to wait and you're late yourself, some people have to go back to work, some people have to go pick up their kids. You have to keep in mind that people are waiting for you, people are on a schedule. Okay, and on the same note of don't be late is don't start early. Okay, so a lot of people, they kind of rush things, and that one guy or one girl, Bianca, always wants to start right away. If you tell everybody we're gonna meet up at 11 o'clock, we're gonna start the round at 11:05, that's when you should start. Don't start at like 11:03 and then like one person's like, oh, I'm gonna make it on time, cool, but they're just 2 minutes late and of course you guys are already done already. So give a start time, a proper start time, hold up to that. On the flip side though, if that person is late constantly because that person is just for whatever reason slow, there was a few players that had so many devices with them that it lagged them. Every location we went to, they were late because they had to catch on 4 different devices. It goes both ways, okay? You want people to wait for you, but you're not entitled for people to wait for you. On a note on location and telling people what time to start, tell them in the exact location. Don't say gym names because not everybody knows the gym names. I don't know the gym names. I go raiding everywhere. People say, we'll go to a water fountain. Which one? I have no idea. Give them a location, an address, post it to a chat or, announce it like I have done before and talk about the wait time, how long you're gonna wait. Give or take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, this next one right here is a personal one. This is probably one of my biggest pet peeves about leading raids. The absolute worst thing to do to anybody who is organizing a raid is to message the leader. The person who's organizing it, yeah, you can message them like prior words and the leader whoever organizes it can post up a general information chart that everyone should follow with the locations, the routes they're gonna take and stuff like that, and their goal or intentions during the raid. If they wanna go fast, if they wanna go slow, if they're gonna go casually, that's okay. But whatever you do, don't message the leader because the leader, like myself, will have their phones blown up by hundreds of people about where is the next location. Can they wait? They're 5 minutes away. They're 10 minutes away. Where are they at? I can't find you guys. Like all these little things. Don't message the leader because the leader has to focus on the people in front of them. At hand, following the group. They have to lead the group, make sure everyone's okay. Keep a lookout on the posts. And in general, you can tell like, where they're at. If it's like past a half an hour already, you can guess that at the next location. I love all you guys. I appreciate you guys messaging me, but y'all know how big my raids are and I can't message everybody. Let alone like, just go insane. And a big do separate into lobbies. Always make a private lobby. The reason why is to separate into like, say your friends group so you can build up friendship points and to maximize your ball count. So you want to have all mystics, all instincts, and all valors. Because if you have 100% Mewtwo or 100% Rayquaza, you definitely want like 14 balls just to be on the safe side because losing 100% is very painful. Don't be an asshole, alright? That's a big one right there. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a self-entitled asshole. A lot of people are late. I get it. But do not get mad at the people who you asked to wait and they start without you. Don't be entitled to everyone's time. Give everybody a time frame of how long you're gonna be. An accurate ETA. Say if it's 10 minutes, if they're willing to wait for 10 minutes. Say if it's 25 minutes. If they're willing to wait and they're really nice people, that's a really good group to raid with, okay? But everyone says no, then just say, all right, cool. Tell me your next location. I'm late a lot of times. I'm not perfect. Happens to me too. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. Tell me the next location. I'll meet you guys over there. Don't get out of your car and start yelling at random people because they don't even know you and you're asking everyone to wait because you know the one person there and no one wants to listen to that one person there that asked them, you know, to wait 15 minutes. No, back to not asshole. Don't be that douchebag that posts and help wanted sign on any kind of Facebook or Discord feed. Everyone's like, okay, let's go. We're all going. And then since you posted, you're there first. You find some other group and you jump in with them and you f off. And everyone who came to help you out is lost and they're like, oh, we don't have enough people. This one time, right, I was raiding an Articuno at the very beginning. And a guy was just like, hey, did you guys see my Discord post? I'm like, nah, we don't know you. And the dude is like, can I jump in with you guys? I'm like, okay, sure, why not? We don't know, whatever. And he, you know, we did the raid and then he bounced. And then other people came and they're like, hey, are you the guy that posted online? Are you the guy posted online? Are you the guy posted online? And they didn't have enough people. They didn't know who to coordinate, who's gonna be the coordinator, who's gonna be a leader, and they're just like, alright. And honestly, that's just not okay because if you're posting something online, you have to keep in mind that you're asking a lot of random strangers to come out of the house, get in their car, walk, ride the bikes, make a journey to get to you, to help you out in the game, and you can't off. You have to stick with them. Okay, remember, you're asking a lot of random people. This game needs people. And if you leave, they're gonna be pissed off and it's gonna affect the gameplay of the whole community, really. So, you know, alongside being, don't be that douchebag. It's a big deal here. Learn the map. Learn GPS, how to use GPS. Some players don't know how to use GPS in 2018. And it drives me insane. Absolutely bonkers. And I get it. Like sometimes you just move to the city, you don't know where to go. Use epicgomap.com. epicgomap.com and sign in with your Facebook or make a Discord name and you can click on report raids on any location and you can click on the gym. You can get the location from there, you know, and whoever is leading the raid, you can ask them for an address for the next location if you're with them. Don't message them next location. If you know that they only have like 5 people to lead, okay, you can message them. But if you know that they have like hundreds of people following them, don't message them. Do be ready for a raid. You'd be surprised how many people don't have enough raid pass and they have to buy it or like they have to call their girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, about what the password is or like what's the credit card to get a pass. And it slows down everybody, especially for those who want to go fast. That goes alongside with raid leaders. Some raid leaders want to go fast, people want to go slow, but you always gotta be ready, gotta have enough raid passes, gotta have all your mons healed for the next lobby, for the next location. Be ready every time because everything you don't know, you're slowing the group down. And lastly, a big thing to do, this is probably the biggest thing that will matter the most for any raids, is to say thank you to your raid leaders. Buy them coffee, grab them lunch, get them hot sauce. Because raid leaders are doing this to help out you and everybody around them, to help out the communities. You know, these raid leaders are in it day in and day out. No one's asking them to do it. They do it because they want to help. I know some raid leaders are assholes, okay? Everyone's different, okay? Some people want to go fast. Some people want to go slow, like me. I gotta go pretty slow. With 150 people to 400 people, yeah, I'm not moving that fast. You know, when you get to know each raid leaders, everyone has a certain personality, and the beauty is that you get to choose which leader you want to follow, which person you want to benefit from their hard work to get the raid, to find out which location, to plot out the course, to message everybody, to post awareness for everybody on the page. They do a lot of work. And so all I'm asking for is just to say thank you, you know, assign gestures. Anything after that is just a bonus. Alright, to go over Moltres stats real fast, is a flying and fire type, meaning that best counters would be Rock Throw, Stone Edge from a Golem, or Smackdown, Stone Edge from a Tyranitar, Waterfall, Hydro Pump from a Kyogre, or from a Gyarados. You can also use, surprisingly, you can use Regirock for Rock Throw and Stone Edge, or Armanite with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Electric type like Raikou, Zapdos. 100% IV is 1870, with Weather Boost is under Sunny Weather and Windy Weather. Fire Flying type 2337. Trainers you'll need is probably about 2 or 3 at most because it's pretty... There's a lot of counters for it that has high CP, and when you max it out, it maxes out at a whopping disappointment of 3272. not the best, but you want that shiny, which is 1 out of 20 chances to get a shiny Moltres. Interesting part about this event will be it falls under the Triple Stardust event, which means that every Moltres encounter you'll get 3,000 Stardust. So have your star piece on and you get about a good 4,500 star piece with 5 free raid passes. So okay, so now here is my strategy on what I think is the best method to Wafu raid. I don't like to use that term because it's kind of weird. It's kind of a loose term. Wafu, it means Japanese style, and so anything could be Japanese style. You know, waving my hand like this is Japanese. Wafu, Japanese hand style. So I don't like to use that term. The way how you maximize it is, one, you get a small enough group that way you can move around in one car, or you know, if you're in an area where you have to take trains, plot out your routes when you know where to go. Because the beauty about these kind of events is that every gym has a Moltres anytime. You want to pick a highly dense gym location. So for San Diego, it's North Park, Hillcrest, South Park. I want to pick a location where I can jump from one location to another. So, or south side, go north side. So I choose an area where I can move from one gym cluster to the next gym cluster. So if I have a small enough group, I would go around, I would start around North Park or South Park, and then move on to Hillcrest and go around in like all 3 locations because they all have dense locations. And if you're in one car, you can move around quicker because you don't have to worry about parking for everybody, and just have to have a designated driver. Have everybody meet at the location and start. And if the location is close enough from the next gym, once you start the battle, have your designated driver drive to the next location. You have about a mile distance once the raid battle starts. So once you start that lobby and you're battling, everyone battles, and then you go to the next location. There are times where it could be just a little past a mile and someone might get booted out from a lobby, and just that's the nature of it. So that's your option if you want to go afterwards. And the best thing I like to do is just to always know where the next gym at. So always know your course and find the right amount of people to do it with, and a group to go everywhere you can as fast as you can. Don't speed, but just plot out the course, and once it goes organized, you can go pretty fast. And if you want to go faster, everyone either gets a shiny or 100%. And if you don't have 100%, do the Brantan way and just run away, you know, from anything that's not 100%. That just, you know, you just don't bother with it, you know, and just keep on going. Because the main point is to get 100% or a shiny, right? So if it's not either one of those, move on and keep on going. So that's my strategy to go fast, you know, for raiding. You know, what's your style? If you guys have any, you know, anything else that I missed, let me know. And the last thing I have to say is to have fun, because it's just a game. Yeah, there's a lot of things to deal with, a lot of personalities, a lot of scheduling, a lot of mayhem sometimes. But in general, if everyone has fun, that to me is a successful day. If you have something that I left out about do's and don'ts, comment below, because whatever you comment will be read by players. I know it's kind of a rant, but I think these things need to be said before Moltres Day and from here on out for any raids. So thanks for watching my video, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel for all things Pokemon Go related tips and tricks. This is the Last Hot Sauce, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. I'm sorry, what? I don't, what? Oh, hey, my first bottom.
You never had a, oh.
Damn, dude. 9,000 Stardust from one bottom, dude. That's fucking. Wonder, attack, defense. Ooh, attack and defense, exceeds.
That's a good one.
I might just evolve this and giggles.
Because why not?
Oh, a second one. What's up with that?
You just hatched 2?
Yeah. Damn, another 9,600. Damn, it's nice. Wonder, HP.
Oh, damn,
what the fuck?
Man, this whole time I've been walking, I didn't.
Wonder, HP.
Another
Another 10k.
Man, I should have been fucking.
3 bottom? Fucking serious?
What?
Whoa.
Dude.
Lucky.
Jeez, I got these from Shelter Island. Fuck, I need to go back there. Is this gonna be a 4th one?
That'd be fucking.
Stop
hilarious,
it.
Dude.
Oh, and a bag on too.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good egg. Like, this is like the best, like 10k.
Hey, that's not bad, dude. 591. I think that's a high, pretty good one.
Wonder, HP, attack. HP and attack, those are 96%.
Yeah.
Dude, this fucking. Oh, yeah,
What's this one?
Come on, second bag on, dude. Let me get that second bag on.
There was one at the hospital the other night.
Oh, I know. Snorlax to top it off. Jesus.
We had a bag on at work the other night.
Wonder, attack.
Damn, you got good attack. You should have recorded that. Dude.
I did.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, you're recording right now?
Yeah.